Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Kembali lagi di channel Dari Escape. Kembali lagi malam ini kita akan bermain di Efootball. Melanjutkan yang kemarin ya. Mudah-mudahan bisa menang 2 kali menang biar dapat koinnya. Ini kurang striker ya, lupa kita coba cari dulu striker. Striker yang dari Spanyol ya. Ada nggak nih yang dari Spanyol selain Aspas ya, buat cadangannya Aspas, Adrian Lopez bang. Gila stamina ini jelek banget ya. Ampun ini mesti banget tuh. Kayaknya nggak ada nih, nggak bisa. Tujuh 9 juga jadi jatuhnya. Karena kurang striker ya. Cari dulu pemain nih dari posisinya. Bukan dulu nggak punya di sini ya. Raul de Thomas bang. Nggak ada pilihan lagi kalau nggak Burhan. Ini nggak boleh Thomas. Selamat malam bang, selamat malam juga Putra. Apa pemain Spanyol di sini? Gak ada ya? Gak ada wingnya ya, wingnya gak ada ganti lagi. Oke, langsung saja. Langsung saja kita cari lawan, mudah-mudahan ada yang masih bermain di jalan itu. Oke, dapat. Gila, banyak yang pakai Perancis. Hampir semua, kebanyakan pakai Perancis. Hampir semua lawan kebanyakan pakai Perancis.
Nous vous rappelons qu'il est strictement interdit de stationner dans la zone bleue qui borde le stade. Veuillez vous garer dans les parkings indiqués par le club ou dans les autres parkings du quartier.
Udah ini ya, udah kondisinya udah merah. Mana coba? Buat apa beli juga? Ya. Mudah-mudahan biar bisa dapat koinnya. Malam ini sepi sekali. Semangat Bang Putra, siap, semangat terus lah. Meskipun gak ada yang nonton.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world. And we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Ansu Fati. Gets his pass away. Great hit!
Lolos ternyata bola.
Great save, real class.
Iago Aspas simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Yonis Desta kasih crossing yang mantap.
And he just whacks it away. Oh, well played, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And here's Aspas. Ansu Fati in towards the middle. And that should be the keepers.
Tapi strikernya bukan striker.
It's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe is offering an apologetic gesture of sorts.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Not enough accuracy on that pass. Asensio, he is through here. Azpilicueta with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Oleh Sen Maximin. Banyak kan punya Sen Maximin dari OTW kayaknya.
Saint-Maximin. He's found the way through. Room for a shot. Sergio Ramos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Threads one in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's through and Aspas!
Gila, kalau ke tempat kalau
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Have their second corner now.
kurang kencang.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. France can start a counter here.
Nggak ketipus kan.
No joy with the long ball that time. Driven forward. And it's Azpilicueta. Iniesta. And it's played in here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And France can counter now. Oh, that's frustrating. The pass just wasn't good enough. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. And Sufati just eases him off the ball.
Pelanggaran.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given
Beruntung
it.
pelanggaran. Awalnya pintar baca cek ya.
Asensio. Now it's Saint-Maximin. He's shifting through the gears here. So what can they make of this? Great chance!
Ceknya bagus,
What an
tendangnya
absolute
kemana.
shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after
Banyak
that.
kan Maximin kayak OTW.
Nico Gonzalez. Played out to the left flank. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Asensio has it out wide and in space. Mendy is there and he can get that clear. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Asensio. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well, that is one way to stop him. Spain have a free kick.
Pelanggaran terus.
And he is going into that little black book.
Terlalu
That
jauh
comes as a mighty relief.
dicoba.
Saint-Maximin. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Biar nggak banyak kocek-kocek. Sen Maximin nih.
A good ball, and this looks promising. Azpilicueta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Dia lolos.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Iniesta. Ansu Fati. And that's been intercepted.
Aduh, nggak lolos lepas.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Now it's Nkunku. That looks a cracking ball. And the shot!
Gila.
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
France break the deadlock.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. On they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Mainnya kurang
Hasn't
ini
exactly got the plan so
lawan.
far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
So we're already into the second period.
Spain need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
No, that's been intercepted. A real chance to break. Mbappe. Spain can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Shot a goal!
Terlalu melenceng
That was
guys.
nice,
Kupingnya,
but
aduh.
not quite the end product required.
Well, that was all about the quality of the ball, wasn't it? It couldn't have been placed any
Salah.
better.
Asensio. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. That's been cut out. Well played. Nico Gonzalez. Couldn't quite
pelan
squeeze that
banget.
one through.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Aimed in towards the centre.
Passingnya kayak gitu jadi
Well,
guys.
that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Oh, good spread. Nice physical challenge. Mendy going full tilt down the left. Chance to break.
Le nombre de spectateurs
That's Dembele.
72 306.
Can he finish?
Ya kurang cepet, dikit lagi dapat.
And the danger is cut out. Iniesta.
Kurang.
Great defending, strong and determined. France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit the hard on the counter-attack.
He's had a shot!
Gila mainnya.
He'll try to... Could be danger here! Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Asensio. Spread out to the left. And here's Aspas. Aspas. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's there to clear it. And it's Azpilicueta. Oh, good read. He can get that
sulit.
clear. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Oh, that's well spotted. And that interception was most necessary. The press is doing its job and possession has been lost. A nice sequence of passes this. Played out to the right. Mendy gets it clear. Oh, a delicate chip through.
Kencengan guys, terlalu kencang. Pemain sayapnya nggak ada. Iyalah di challenge ketiga susah ya. Pemainnya sih kurang komplit.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 15. Le numéro 4. Le numéro 6. Le numéro 23.
Past that, sloppy.
Le numéro 2.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Clearly is
Le
miffed.
numéro,
Ya,
Whistle's gone, that's
pelanggaran.
foul.
le numéro 14.
Masalah pelanggaran ya.
Griezmann. Le numéro 3. Le numéro 26. Le numéro 5. Changement.
Gonzalez. Out to the right.
Malah kayak gitu.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still
Bolanya
deliver.
jauh-jauh.
And Sufati. Gently done. Spain get it back again. Into the last 5 minutes. Now who's going to be first to this?
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here. There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Gavi.
Nice, mantap sliding guys.
Spain have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Griezmann. Nico Gonzalez. And that's that.
Gila mainnya sliding.
Ball settled it. A tense and exciting game that just got away. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
It's just a
Gaya
bad day in
mainnya
the office.
mantap sliding. Bikin lawan kesel ya. Bikin lawan kesel, nanti kalau lawannya nggak sabar bisa jadi frustasi. Ini jadi ngaco. Kita coba sekali lagi. Kalau sekali lagi ini kalah mesti ganti. Biar dapat koinnya ya, yang challenge ketiga. Ayo bang, ganti tim aja. Ganti tim apa nih? Mainnya kan sekarang banyak, mesti ada berapa, nambah 3, 18, 22 ya. Oh 3 bukan 3 ya, nambah 4 ya. Dari 18, oh iya nambah 3 ya, 21. Prancis lagi ya. Banyakan Prancis.
Votre attention, chers spectateurs. Je vous rappelle qu'il est strictement interdit de fumer en dehors des zones prévues à cet effet. Merci de votre
Apalagi
compréhension.
sekarang beruntung ada Raul Thomas nih. Udah bisa main, kita masukin aja Luis Alberto. Kurela kurang bergairah di sini. Oke deh, mungkin kalau ini kalah coba ganti tim deh, pakai tim Jepang mungkin ya, tim Jepang yang udah jadi, yang pakai itu tuh bintang 3.
Well, this competition has already provided us with so much drama, and there are so many teams still vying for supremacy, and no doubt there will be more. Perhaps after today's game, who knows? Certainly the demands from supporters are huge, both in terms of those in the stand and those of you who sit at home and join us from afar. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. The action has already started.
Gila, mainnya cepet.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. Mbappe. And that's been won straight back. A real chance to break. Fiddles it through. Raul de Tomas gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
Well, it's great to see someone like him bearing down on goal, because you know there's only one thing on his mind. It's not so great if you're a keeper, though, because stopping him is another matter altogether. But this fella lives for chances and sticking him away.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Mbappe!
Maksain Mbappe itu.
He's got away with one there.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Ya, depan.
Ansu Fati. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Mbappe. Good spot, he's seen the run. Luis Alberto. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Defenders on the back foot.
Kayak gitu.
Out for a throw. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Malah diem si Alberto. Ayo lari.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. So what can they make of this? Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Ansu Fati, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Over to the left, and now the breakaway. He's found a way through. Shot could be on. Now it's Ansu Fati. Mignon can pick that up. Could move up a gear here.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Poor pass that, sloppy. Now this could be a chance. Played out to the left flank. Massive leap! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Coman going face-to-face with his great rival. Coman. Pavard. Now it's Mbappe. Now the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Iago Aspas. And Azpilicueta. Interesting ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. The
Pelanggaran
referee's
Dari lah.
awarded a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Kartu. Beres. Oh, ada pemain itunya juga. Pemain legend.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, good spread.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Threads one in. Oh, that was vital. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Back into the middle.
Ke situ.
Dari gets his pass away. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he was alert to it. Well, they could break here. He's a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, he is the type of character who rises to this sort of challenge, and he will be back for more. Nico Gonzalez.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Played into space out wide. Can he put it away?
Ya, masuk.
Marvellous goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for
Ternyata
moments like
bisa
that. Another
masuk.
really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
And the half-time whistle
Dia babak
goes. So there you have it,
pertama
a close-fought half of football,
di
but
akhir
one that still had its
menit akhir.
moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Nous rappelons
Well,
Well, you obviously have to
Ganti,
give
ini
credit to the
mungkin
front men for the
ganti
half-time lead,
manajer.
but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They work tirelessly for me.
Spain come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And the second half gets underway.
Spain going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more
Dapat,
emphasis
ayo
on
bang, bisa
stretching their
menang.
advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Kayak gitu.
Hernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Spain clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And they can counter here. Fiddles it through. Badiashile spots it and intercepts. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Perez. It's a pretty loose pass. Nico Gonzalez. And it's Azpilicueta. Nice little ball
Mantap
through.
ya pasnya lagi.
Aspas. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Spain making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Luis Alberto. Aspas. Looking for the runner. And he just whacks it away. Chance to break. And here's Martial. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Great hit! He can get that clear. Interesting ball. And here's the chance to counter. Gets away from his opponents. France can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, great ball!
Mantap,
Mbappe
mantap.
showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Hasilnya gila,
That's the throw.
kacau.
La France. Le numéro 11. Pour le remplacer. Le numéro
He
20.
is through here. Lovely ball into space.
Oke,
So Jim, what are you
Luar.
thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's
Agar
room for
udah
trouble.
panas.
I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Perez going full tilt down the left. Dari. And the counter is on. Spread out to the left. He's got away.
Aduh,
Belajar defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Played out towards the right wing. Roll to Thomas. Perez. And it's Dari. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He's left his man. Good spot, he's seen the run. He is through here. Threads one in. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted.
Has a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this?
France might just end up kicking themselves after that. If they're lucky enough to get another, it has to count.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
pelanggaran dong. Halo, sapa aku Bang Nur Effendi ya.
Changement pour la France.
Selamat malam Nur
Le
Effendi.
numéro 5. Le numéro
Gimana
22.
nih?
À leur place, le numéro 21. Le numéro
Aspas.
10.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Played up towards the front line. Guiri. Oh, super ball. Oh, shooting chance!
Gila syutingnya.
Oh,
Nur
great
Effendi
save,
sulit nih.
real class.
Dembele
Lagi
is very
dikejar-kejar
sporting
jelasnya.
here to acknowledge the
Bisa
quality of the
bagus.
save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Albiol can get it clear. Traumeri.
France need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Spain clearly now in lead preservation mode. It is just a question of running down the clock now.
Mantap, aduh.
I think that's
Apa?
offside. Yes, it is.
Offside.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps
Alah, bagus.
additionnel.
No, the ball needed to be better there. It's a
Yeah.
wasted chance. Now it's Guiri. Picked out brilliantly. And that's an
Ya,
No, it's an own goal!
malah bunuh diri.
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Well,
Gila malah kayak gitu
It is
pasnya.
all over. It is the end of the road. The result simply not good enough. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Gagal main. Kita coba ganti event setting, ganti ke Prancis deh coba ya. Apakah bisa ganti ke Prancis? Ganti ke Prancis coba. Kurang berapa pemain? Kiper udah ada 2, backnya yang kurang. Back tengah banyakkan striker. Oh, Vini Junior di sini ya. Ada Vini Junior 1. Ampun deh. Gak ada lagi berarti Prancis. Kurang 1. Kalau Jepang banyak. Siapa aku bang? Oke, udah tadi. Coba Jepang. Kipernya 1. Kiper 1. Terus 1 back 1 2 3. Back 3 LB nya banyak. 2 3 4 bisa. LB 4. Bertahan gelandang 2 ada. CMF 1. Di kecil-kecil 2 3 4. Striker cuma 1 kalau nggak salah. Striker ada 2 nih kalau nggak salah. Nah 1 2 3 malah. Berarti yang kurang back kalau ngambil Jepang. Nur Effendi udah disapa nih barusan. Kalau ngambil Jepang backnya 1 2 3, tinggal 1 lagi. Pakai ini mungkin. Ini RB nya kan cuma 1 ya. RB nya juga belum. Coba ini. Nah kan formasinya. Kita lihat apakah ada pemain Prancis. Gagal terus dari tadi. Event challenge event yang pakai yang tim nasional ya. Pemain Prancis RMF nih. Ini CMF nih. Backnya ini sama. Di sini apakah ada? Nggak ada ya Prancis. Jepang kiper 1 bintang 4 3 tenaga guna RMF back kiri ini back kanan. Mungkin ambil Jepang nih. Mumpung bintang 3 Di sini juga ada pemain Jepang kayaknya. Perancis nggak ada lah, bakalan ada Perancis, Brazil paling. Berarti kalau mau pemain ini ya RMF nih, berarti mesti ya kurang ya. Ini bagus nih, box to ram bintang 5 tapi gila bintang 5 ini. Lalu gimana nih, lagi pakai Prancis atau kita bermain di yang lain aja dulu? Nampaknya bermain di event lain aja dulu ya. Koinnya tinggal 2 ya, yang berhadiah koin. Coba pakai Spanyol aja lagi deh. Lagi-lagi pakai Spanyol aja lah. Bagus kayak gini berarti. Putra lagi bang, jangan menyerah. Oke lah, lagi nih lagi. Mudah-mudahan bisa menang ya Putra ya. Kalau sekarang nggak kali, main di event lain aja dulu deh. Coba main di Efootball aja dulu deh. Nah, divisi 9 baru mulai lagi. Jangan pakai ini ya, pakai yang lain aja. Mana nih, nggak ada yang tinggi nih. Lumayan daripada Hazard. Mana nih pemain Pereira aja lah. Tinggal backnya ya. Des kita main sama back kiri nih. Back kiri di bawah ya. Balkobek nggak ada lagi pilihannya, cuma Balkobek sama back tengah. Back tengah ini adalah back tengah itu aja sama Felipe-nya di itu Felipe-nya. Siapa nih? Sama PP aja mungkin. cari dulu pemainnya ya. Lagi cari dulu pemainnya. Kalau keren masukin lagi. Ganti isu. Siapa lagi ya? Udah, kita cobalah main divisi 9 lagi bang, jangan merah, barusan susah nyari lawannya. Putra bukannya menyerah, tadi cari lawan susah. Sini aja juga susah nyari lawannya tuh. Dapat lawannya sama-sama divisi 9. Dua kali menang berarti di sini bisa langsung naik. Al-Fatih apa nih, PP?
Chers spectateurs, nous vous rappelons que pour votre sécurité, ce match est
Apa nih
placé
Al-Fatih
sous
PP?
vidéosurveillance.
Kurang mengerti nih maksudnya PP apa nih? Ya DMF-nya kayak gitu. Bang semangat ya, terima kasih Al-Fatih, terima kasih supportnya. Kayak gini sih, nggak terlalu, RMF aja deh kasih, nggak apa-apa deh, formasinya ngaco. Coba nih lawannya tadi berapa itunya, sedikit banget. Terima kasih Al-Fatih sudah mau komen, kasih support juga.
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those
Streaming ini
ambitions.
bukan
That is the nature of our fascinatingly
tontonan dari pro
competitive game.
player ya, jadi parkir maklum
This
jika
one of the
cara
great
bermain
amphitheatres of the game.
tidak
You are
sehebat
welcome to it,
para
and
pemain
indeed to one
dari
of the grandest fixtures.
pro player.
We have already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, a player who's often talked about as having the ability to play for the very best is Milan.
Whistle's
Gila,
gone, and
masang
the
penalti,
referee has given
sliding.
a penalty. Clermont Auvergne
Ya, cuman
presented
kartu
with a
kuning.
golden opportunity here.
Ampun,
This to make it 1-0.
apa paling tinggi? Ah, si itunya.
Never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
So, a breakthrough already. DiMarco. Martinez. Pereira. Defenders on the back foot. Clips it so gently. Aspas. Brozovic. Well, that is one way to stop him. Played out to the left flank. And now the breakaway. Martinez.
Kalau online
Showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Gets his pass away. Lukaku! It's come back out! Poor pass that, sloppy.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Spread neatly.
Ngeling-ngeling.
And he's managed to gift it back. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Looking for the runner. Oh, perfectly measured that. Not enough accuracy on that pass. He's a sharp little ball here.
Ya,
Ugo Guillamon. A real chance to break. Now it's Pereira. Played back to the goalkeeper. Bastoni.
salah kayak gitu.
Inter Milan finding their passes. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Spread out to the left. That'll be a throw-in.
Gila, ada ngeling-ngelingnya jadi agak pusing.
Balls out
Tuh
once
kan.
more. And it's Dari.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Room for a shot. That's very neat. He's going for goal.
Ya, syutingnya kayak gitu jelek.
A real chance and a real
Kayak
let-off.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
No, again, there's no way through. It's a pretty loose pass. Over to the left. Clermont Auvergne have a free kick.
Gil Final Gaming, semangat bang, terima kasih. Terima kasih bang. Ya malah ke kiper.
And here's the chance to counter.
Pelan.
Now it's Aspas. Chance!
Ya,
That was no
Tidak
routine
masuk.
save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
langsung aja ke tengah.
And now they can spring out of defence. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Lukaku. Interesting ball. And it's Dari. That's been cut out, well played. Mkhitaryan. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well read, nice interception. Played out to the right. He's in here. Can he finish?
Akhirnya bisa cetak gol lagi ya.
Two up now, and they are
Dari
cruising.
tadi
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very
udah
tasty
ngeleng-ngeleng.
combination.
Clermont-Auvergne grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and
Ah,
either
malah ke situ.
add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Poor pass that, sloppy. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Clermont-Auvergne ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we are already promptly back underway.
Ya,
Lukaku. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. In comes the corner.
oke lanjut nih. Ada gangguan sebentar tadi, sorry.
Herrera is
Kasih
there
lah.
to clear. Struck first time. Clermont-Auvergne can
Malah ke
counter
situ.
promptly here. Iago Aspas. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Now it's Aspas. A real chance if he can get through. Out to the left it goes. And that interception was most necessary. Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
Ampun, sekarang lag-lagnya.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Iago Aspas really
Ah,
added the width there
offside.
thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Ya gua pasnya offside.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Brilliantly cut out. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Lovely ball into space. Showing great feet there. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until...
That looks a foul. Yep,
Apa tuh
referee's given
mainnya
it.
kayak gitu? Bocil-bocil yang divisi bawah ya.
Bastoni has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident.
Kita coba mainin itu. Kita coba mainin Mitoma nih.
Changement.
So, time for changes on
Le
both
numéro
sides
20.
actually.
Le numéro 37, Roberto Pereira. À leur place, le numéro 10,
Guillamon.
le numéro 13. Attention, changement.
Damian.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 70 987.
Aspas.
Udah.
He's found a way past. He's left his man. Look at the space here. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's tried one.
Berenceng syutingnya.
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Guillamon picks it up from the goal kick. He's in space and looking for options. Played into the middle,
Passing nggak ada yang bisa.
and the keeper's in command.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Pelanggaran dong.
Yeah, that does look a foul.
Sliding
Referee's given a free kick.
jelasin.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Pemainnya
Decent hit! And it's there!
hampir masuk nih
And
Aspas
the
tadi.
lead is 3! It is surely done! Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Clermont took shot at goal!
Ya,
And the shot!
kejauhan nih
That's pretty
syuting.
clear. It is a foul.
Pelanggaran dulu tetapi karena ada sliding.
Skriniar has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Has a goal! It's there! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! It's become a case of men against boys.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
De Vrij makes the interception.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Malah ke situ.
Now it's Martinez. Oh, they can break here. Threads one in. No, that's been intercepted. And that's put paid to a promising move. Dari. Good spot, he's seen the run. Gets away from his opponents. And he's there to get it away. And that has left him in a heap.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Aspas. Hussens with the
Mainnya
foul,
udah nggak jelas nih.
and that's going to be a booking.
Kim dan Channel, namanya Kim dan Channel. Bagusan di ini harusnya di counter. Langsung aja lah, sekali lagi. Biar bisa naik ke divisi 8. Cuma 2 kali menang. Ampun, ampun. Kapten Juns dari mana nih?
Mesdames et messieurs, je vous demanderai de déposer vos détritus dans les poubelles situées dans les accès principaux. D'avance, merci.
Oke, bagus-bagus nih. Back tengahnya jelek-jelek. Salah harusan jangan pakai Luis Aroman. Pemain bintang di bawah bintang 5 biar cepat dapat experience point.
Clermont Auvergne get the opportunity to take a major step towards
Nous vous souhaitons la
greatness.
bienvenue pour ce match.
Chance to settle the tough issue of promotion and then to look to the future. The man in the dugout has come out and thrown caution to the wind, but he himself will be looking for the perfect outcome here. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. The action has already started. Clermont-Auvergne come into this game needing something. He's had a hit! Oh, it's there! And look who it is! He leads the way! He leads the way again! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Played out towards the right wing. Aspas. Oh, important interception.
Hilang lag-lag terus dari itu.
Mbappe. And it's Messi. Lille looking to pass their way through. Now who's going to be first to this? Yeah, that does look a foul.
Pelanggaran
Referee's given a free kick.
dulu, beruntung. Langsung ke depan saja. Yang penting.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Cristiano Ronaldo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kimmich. Ambrosini. Oh, good spread.
Messi really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Clermont-Auvergne looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Hampir saja.
Dest. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Dari. Over to the left. Gets away from his opponents. Very nicely done. Jose Gaya picks it up out wide. Oh, terrible. He's had a shot!
Masuk lagi.
Sticks it away!
Kesalahan pemain terus.
Two to the good! They have breathing space! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
Clermont-Auvergne get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, well played. Can he finish? It's bounced out!
Kesalahan pemain terus, kesalahan lawan.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Mbappe. Cristiano Ronaldo. Gets his pass away. Now it's Messi. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error
Lu
there at
beruntung
all.
gak bunuh diri.
Tries to get it clear. Clermont-Auvergne can counter promptly here. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick
Ampun,
given
masih ada
away.
ngelag-ngelag. Bola di situ langsung.
What
Ini
a
nggak
throw in.
kelihatan.
Oh, it's come loose. Mbappe is flagged offside.
Offside, beruntung offside. Kalau nggak diambil bisa corner tadi.
Lovren. For Guillamon. Played out to the right. Aspas. Dari. Trying to find some space for the shot here. Now it's Asensio. Chance! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the... And Aspas! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Looking for the runner. Albiol cuts it out. Poor pass that, sloppy. Ambrosini. Foden. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. There's the whistle for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Clermont-Auvergne in control at half-time, 2-0. Already up and running for the second half. Schlotterbeck. Gaia. And it's Dari. Raul Albiol. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
To Cancelo. He's found the way through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Can he finish?
Ampun, nggak
Oh,
masuk-masuk.
the keeper's done ever so well.
Asensio simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Oh, that's a key interception. He's shifting through the gears here.
Telat pas.
Messi. Ambrosini for
Gila,
Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. Poor pass that, sloppy. João Cancelo. Nice little ball through.
Clermont have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And that's a throw-in.
Ngelag, kerasa ngelag.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Good read, needed to be. Hits one! Another save.
71 649.
Cukup kasih gini.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Dari. Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ambrosini. Now Foden. Hugo Guillamon. Passing is crisp and sharp. No, the ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, good take and a decent hit!
Shooting again.
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
No, he's taken off it. That's really well played. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Out to the right. Messi's cross. Lovren gets it away. No, he's not played the ball. That's a foul.
Hilang ngeliknya, berasa ngelik. Langsung ke depan aja.
Foden. Aspas. Dari gives his colleague a guilty look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Brilliantly cut out. Mbappe. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Raul Albiol. Asensio. It's a pretty loose pass. Foden goes pulsing down that left-hand side. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Spread out to the left. Iago Aspas is offering an apologetic gesture of sorts.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Asensio. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Great hits!
Kalau masih jauh, kipernya maju.
It is surely done!
Keputusan yang
Well,
salah,
his
Bang.
movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Ya,
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Clermont-Auvergne take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that.
Il y aura 2
Oh,
minutes
good
de
spread.
temps additionnels.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a
Mas.
modern coach's mindset.
mantap.
Time added on will be 2 minutes.
Oke, habis.
And time is up. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is...
Udah masuk, naik nih nanti sekarang. Masuk, naik. Dapet koin sama bintang 5. Tinggal satu lagi. Skip aja ya. Mau saya divisi 8. Dua kali menang sama nih. Cari dulu pemain ini. Belum dapat hadiah ini. Cari dulu pemain Jepang mungkin di sini. Biar bisa ikutan. Tadi yang satu lagi yang event berhadiah koin belum beres, yang tinggal 1 hari besok. Nah yang terakhir ini nih, kita coba ganti ke Jepang. Ada nggak di pemain semuanya? Ya masih kurang. CF-nya udah banyak. LWF belum ya. Kipernya juga satu lagi. Ada lagi nah pemain Jepang di sini. Nggak ada ya. Nggak ada lagi pemain Jepang. Oke, kita cari kiper back. Kita cari back. Sayap kanan. Oke, semua itu aja nominating. Mudah-mudahan ada di sini. Kiper ini dari Jepang bukan? Dari Brazil. Ya backnya nggak ada. Ambil aja lagi pemain bintang 3 tanggung. Dua lagi bintang 3-nya. Nggak ada yang tinggi-tinggi ya. Kita coba lagi nih. Kali ini pakai Jepang aja deh. Gila CMF-nya kurang. Terus dari ambil kiper ya. label apa lagi nih? Udah itu aja ya. Oh, ini dia back. Back kanan. Gila back tengahnya. CMF back tengah nggak apa-apa lah. Coba. Coba pakai Jepang ya. Kalau sekarang nggak menang, udah lanjut besok. Jaringan 2 oke lah, daripada susah. Gila dari kemarin Prancis terus. Prancis, nggak ada yang lain.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
Kubonya buat nanti saja deh. Kubo kita pakai dulu Mitoma aja. Siapa tahu bisa.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. It is, can he finish? Just off target.
Mantap Bang, Putra mantap.
And he's there to clear it. Played out to the right. Now here's the delivery. And he just whacks it away. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this fella, Christopher Nkunku, is a player with a very interesting history in that he's played as a winger, a wing-back, a central midfielder, and now he's adapted his game to being able to play through the middle. It's quite remarkable, actually, that he's made this transition and he's made it work to such a great extent.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Terrier.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Great lead! feet.
Ya ke pinggir itunya.
Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
France looking to pass their way through. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Fiddles it through. Up to meet it!
Gila lolos.
Goal! France! And France are in front. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
A 1-0 lead established.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's run loose here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Well, he had a really good run at goal there, but the defence just weren't going to let him past. Oh, important interception. Upamecano played out to the left flank. Looking for the runner. Looking to break out here. Not enough accuracy on that pass. Chip through. Nice little ball through. I think that's offside.
Offside.
Yes, it is. Opts for safety.
Mbappe.
Terrier, and here's a chance. He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
And here's the chance to counter. Now, who's going to be first to this? Upamecano. Now it's Mbappe. Nkunku. Now chance!
Offset.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Japan truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Oh, that's a key interception. Defenders on the back foot. Diaby. Nice interception, well timed.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
1 minute added time.
Tries to dink it through. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. The referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there we are. Off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Put any litter in the bins.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to
Thank
plan
you for
so
your
far, but there's no need to
cooperation.
panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
Enggak deh, nanti aja deh. Tunggu. Masih bagus kan. Jaringannya mendingan agak bagus.
And we're underway again.
Japan need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Gently done. Nice
Jauh
interception. His
yang
positioning was spot on. Upamecano. For Nkunku. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Diaby! Upamecano. So, what can they make of this? Terrier!
Masuk.
France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least,
Terlalu.
because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Cabela, who has made his impact already. Nicely intercepted.
Ya, ketinggian.
It's intense, this pressure from the front. Chouameni, your
The
impression
attendance
so
for
far,
this
Jim?
match was
Well, the time has arrived to start taking
71,898.
risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Interesting ball. Now it's Diaby. He's in here! Oh, that's an excellent interception.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Diaby was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Knocks it out wide. Good spot, he's seen the run.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is the referee's awarded a free kick.
Apa tuh?
The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Substitution in progress.
Baru kita masukkan juga sekarang. Mulai fokus. Masukin juga. Bisa cover.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Stands up to him well and emerges with the ball. Threads one in. And the counter is on. Now it's Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted.
Ya, mungkin
Mbappe. Cabela. Lovely feet.
Pelanggaran.
Certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. So a chance here. What can they make of it? So a genuine chance to increase the lead.
Susah lagi nih dapetin yang event poinnya. Nggak dapet dari kemarin.
Substitutions taking place.
France surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And he's onside. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Japan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Pusing.
It's gone for a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Out to the left it goes. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's played it long.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Now it's Mbappe.
Okay.
And he's through
2
and all
added minutes
alone.
has been
He's
indicated.
made space for the shot.
Mbappe.
And that's another good win of the ball.
Habis.
And there goes the final whistle. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten.
Susah pakai apa juga salah. Terus masih penasaran. Ganti lagi deh ke Spain. Langsung ada back kiri. Oke, strikernya dua-duanya dipakai. Satu dong. Baru beres lagi nih. Sekali lagi nih. Coba sekali lagi. Kalau kalah lagi udah.
Chers spectateurs, je vous demanderai de bien vouloir déposer vos détritus dans les poubelles à votre disposition. Merci beaucoup.
Kali ini lawan Prancis lah.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world, and boy does it add to the occasion. We have already started here. It's a poor pass, too easily intercepted. Now it's Aspas. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Now it's Mbappe. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Conte for Varane. It's a chance for Spain to break. Now it's Aspas. Iago Aspas showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Pogba. And the danger is cut out. Now it's Aspas. Spread out to the left. Gonzalez.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Offside.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Asensio. Nico Gonzalez. Played up towards the front line. Great defending, strong and determined. Out to the right. He's shifting through the gears here. Massive leap! Oh, he's been flattened there. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And it's Albert Ferrer.
Oke,
Out of play for a throw. Albert Ferrer. Luis Alberto. Now it's Asensio. Tries to get it clear. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Saint-Maximin. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Luis Alberto looking to break out here. Asensio. Now it's Asensio. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Could move up a gear here. And it's Gaia. Gonzalez. That is a brilliant interception. Defenders on the back foot. Pogba. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's run loose here. Mendy.
Spain clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Busquets. Luis Alberto. Threads one in. Luis Alberto. Gonzalez. And here's Aspas. Luis Alberto. Oh, the shot could be on here. Loose pass, and they could be in. Shot a goal! What a wonderful goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Spain take the lead.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Kante gets the better of his opponent and gets the ball. Mbappe. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Hit into the middle. Sergio Ramos tries to clear. And there is the half-time whistle. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Spain come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. Already up and running for the second half. Spain carrying a one-goal lead. Luis Alberto. Towering header! It's in!
Bisa cetak gol ternyata.
Two up and threatening to pull clear!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Coba sekali lagi deh. Sampai jam 11 mungkin terakhir. terakhir nih, Prancis. Kibun mau, aduh susah lagi nih. Prancis lagi ya. Dari kemarin.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que obedezcan en todo momento las indicaciones del personal del estadio.
Kira seperti itu saja.
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. It is a venue, this, which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the... Chance! And it's Aspas. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name a better defensive midfielder than Sergio Busquets. Certainly one of his type whose sense of anticipation and positioning just keeps getting better and better.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Oh, that's a fine interception, pinged towards the front line. Griezmann. Oh, that looks a Coman. Tries a shot! Gaia. Now it's Aspas. Koundé. And here's Griezmann. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. It's run loose here. Coman! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
France really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Keeper's dealt with that. And now they can spring out of defence. Poor pass, too easily intercepted. Defenders on the back foot. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. He's found the way through. Oh, good read. Out to the right. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Keeper has taken decisive action. That pass needed to be better. Busquets. That pass was loose and it's been intercepted. Well seen, saw that coming. Albert Ferrer cuts it out. And that's a good ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He is through here. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Gaia. Albert Ferrer. Played out to the right.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Oh, it's come loose. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Oh, that's a key interception. Coman. Could move up a gear here. Griezmann. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Nicked it back promptly. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Pedri. Well timed, excellent interception. Thinks one through. Now it's Asensio. And here's the chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
Asensio, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Pedri. So what can they make of this?
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And here's Giroud. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
Yeah.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Reflections on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been safe for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Done delicately. Well intercepted, and it certainly needed to be. Chouameni. Nice little ball through. Spain looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is...
Real chance! And the follow-up! He scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
De Gea did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. He's shifting through the gears here. Coman. Griezmann. Lovely ball into space. Great leap! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
France clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
France get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Pedri. Good running with the ball. Pretty loose pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, nicely intercepted. Good spot, he's seen the run. Pedri. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's well spotted.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
France can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Luis Alberto, and this could be a Spanish counter-attack. And here's Aspas. Koundé. Oh, terrible pass. Big chance!
Shooting na kayo kita.
Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Iago Aspas is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Busquets. France can counter promptly here. Played out to the left flank. He's in plenty of space here. There's the shot! And that is one way to get his defending done. Spain, corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Giroud. No, he's had it nicked away from him. Jose Gaya going full steam ahead down the left flank. Luis Alberto. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gets his pass away. He's got to be in here. Ascension and the finish. And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a good display of fighting spirit for me.
Dikit lagi.
And that's been intercepted. Fiddles it through. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Dong jangan berantem.
Upamecano has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Poor pass that, sloppy. Knocks it back. No, he's taken off it, that's really well played. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Aspas. And that's a superb pass. Gets away from his opponents. Shapes to shoot!
Nggak masuk.
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Pedri certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Luis Alberto. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Threads one in. Hernandez is there, and he can get that clear. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Corner number 3 coming up.
Jangan lah.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
And it's Gaya.
Oh,
Koundé gets good distance on it. Busquets. Now it's Luis Alberto. Aspas. He's found a way through.
Habis
And
ya.
that's it.
Akhirnya
Well,
kalah.
it's ended in defeat and frustration. They just didn't get the
Bisa
breaks.
menang-menang.
No reward for a very genuine effort. It is.
Sekali lagi ya berarti ya. Coba terakhir sekali lagi. Match terakhir nih, kalau menang bisa dapat reward. Dapat koinnya. Event yang 50 koin. Nasional tim. Ya susah nyari lo. Sekali lagi. Susah. Prancis. Prancis lah, terus Prancis. Coba pakai jersey Efootball. Siapa tahu bisa menang ya.
Mesdames et messieurs, je voudrais vous rappeler de ne fumer que dans les zones indiquées sur le plan principal. Je vous remercie.
Good. Let's go. Ini nih, langsung nih.
So, will they or won't they? It is another massive test. If results go the right way, then the club can take a huge step in terms of their big picture standing. The support here is colourful, cacophonous, a veritable assault upon our senses. It is time for them to believe. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Luis Alberto.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Shot a goal! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And it's Dari. Now it's Ansu Fati. And that's been levered clear.
Oh, belum sah.
Tries to get it clear. France can counter promptly here. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Raspilicueta. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Luis Alberto. And that was very necessary.
Luis Alberto. Gila masih dia. Smith terakhir.
Raspilicueta. Dari. Looking for the runner. Spread out to the left. And it's hoisted clear. And he's had a hit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. In he goes again! And the keeper passes the test.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Spain, corner number 2 then. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. France can start a counter here. Oh, what a ball is in here! And here's the chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming. Dari. Oh, good read. Deftly done. No, the ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. And it's Aspas. Griezmann. Raúl de Tomàs. A real chance to break. Diaby is herring after that one. That's really well controlled. Luis Alberto did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Poor pass that, sloppy. Could move up a gear here. Ansu Fati. Oh, that's a key interception. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Now it's Ansu Fati. Griezmann threads one in. Oh, good ball, shots on. Now the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Pasti serius nih mainnya.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Up to meet it!
Masih bisa
The
di-set.
outcome could so easily have been different. This is their second corner of the game. Climbs up big!
Tinggi-tinggi.
Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Kenapa nih?
Been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Dari. Now it's Ansu Fati. Well, he is the type of character who rises to this sort of challenge, and he will be back for more. Good spot, he's seen the run. Looks to clip it forward. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Gets away from his opponents. Raul de Thomas, herring after the ball here. And they can counter here.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
It's gone backwards.
Kejauhan ke
It's the whistle
belakang.
for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Merci de votre compréhension.
Here we go again then. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it? Hits one!
Gila
Great
ngebak bola masuk
save,
gitu.
real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Spain have their third corner. In with a header! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, what a time for the captain to step up and put his team in front again, but while it doesn't necessarily guarantee a win here, it's a wonderful early boost in this second half.
Sergio Ramos at his razor-sharp best there.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand. And just listen.
Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Mbappe. Spain needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Ansu Fati. Defenders on the back foot. And they win it back again. And it's Aspas. Dari. Played out to the right. And that has left him in a heap. Well, he had a really good run at goal there, but the defence just weren't going to let him past. Fiddles it through.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain.
That looks a foul.
Pelanggaran
Referee's
dulu
given it.
beruntung ya.
Oh, that's a booking,
Yang
always
dapat
looked in.
merah pantesan.
Oh, good spread. It's a pretty loose pass. Diaby is offering an apologetic gesture of sorts.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Aspas.
Ah,
That's offside. Yes, it is.
harusnya bukan Aspas.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro
France
14.
are making a change now.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Ndombele. That's good running with the ball. Picked out brilliantly. Busquets. Out to the right. Here's Luis Alberto. No, that's been intercepted. Azpilicueta does really well to win the ball there. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to.
Kartu lagi.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, that's well spotted. Mendy cuts it out. Vieira. And now the breakaway. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe.
France might just end up kicking themselves after that. If they're lucky enough to get another, it has to count.
Now it's Luis Alberto. He's found a way through.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Now it's Ndombele. Out to the left it goes. That's good defending, very good defending.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Spain clearly now in lead preservation mode. And Sufati. Shifted upfield. It is just a question of running down the clock now. Now it's Aspas. He's got away.
Spain can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Now it's Tonton. Now it's Griezmann. Decent hit! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot.
Menit
And that is a
terakhir.
huge moment in the context of the game. France with this to level it up.
Ya,
Golden opportunity wasted.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored. Well, they've chosen the correct way to see this out because the opposition press is very weak.
And that is that.
akhirnya bisa.
They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Akhirnya bisa dapat. Oke, kita lanjut besoknya. Putra mantap bang, bisa dapat koin. Oke.